Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. Today I'm coming to you from Little Beach up here at Port Stephens on an overcast spring morning, and the book that I've selected for this particular episode is entitled The Last Bus to Wisdom, a book that was published on the 18th of August 2015 by an author named Ivan Doig. This book can be described as a charming and poignant coming-of-age novel set in the summer of 1851, told from the perspective of an astute and endearing 12-year-old orphan named Donald Cameron, living on a remote Montana ranch with his formidable but loving grandmother and her bachelor brother, Angus. Donald is suddenly sent on a cross-country adventure by bus to his great-aunt and great-uncle's ranch in rural Wisconsin. What begins as a temporary stay due to his grandmother's surgery quickly transforms into a longer and more challenging experience as Donald navigates the eccentricities of his stern great-aunt Kate and the unexpected kindness of his great-uncle Herman, who shares his love for words and adventure. The novel is a heartfelt exploration of family, belonging, the power of storytelling, and the wisdom gained from life's unpredictable journeys. Donald encounters a colourful cast of characters on his bus travels, and during his stay, learning invaluable lessons about human nature, resilience, and finding one's place in the world. It's a testament to the enduring bonds of kinship, the magic of language, and the profound lessons gleaned from unexpected friendships and the passage of time. So the first key message to come from this book is the unexpected wisdom found in life's journeys. Donald's journey by bus, both literally and metaphorically, provides and proves to be his greatest teacher. The novel highlights that wisdom often comes from unexpected encounters and experiences outside of our familiar environments during periods of transition and change. Family bonds are complex and enduring. Donald's experiences different facets of family, the gruff love of his Montana kin, and the more complicated, sometimes harsh but ultimately caring relationships with his Wisconsin relatives. The book illustrates that family ties, whilst imperfect, are resilient and provide a foundational sense of belonging. we look at the power of storytelling and language. Donald is a natural storyteller and a lover of words, a trait shared with his great uncle Herman. The novel emphasises how stories shape our understanding of the world, preserve memory, and forge connections between people across generations and experiences, because language is a source of both comfort and insight. Kindness can appear in unlikely places is another message from this book. Despite encountering some difficult personalities, Donald also receives unexpected acts of kindness and generosity from strangers and newfound family members, especially Uncle Herman. This reminds us to look beyond initial impressions and to appreciate the inherent goodness in people. Resilience is built through adversity, a powerful, powerful message. Donald, an orphan, faces significant emotional and practical challenges adapting to new environments and difficult family members. His journey showcases the resilience of the human spirit, particularly in children, to cope with change, loss, and uncertainty. Childhood innocence meets adult realities. The narrative beautifully captures the delicate balance between Donald's youthful innocence and his growing awareness of adult complexities, frailties, and sorrows. He learns to navigate the adult world with a keen observational eye, making sense of the many nuances. We look at the importance of mentors, even unconventional ones. Great Uncle Herman, with his love for words and quiet understanding, becomes a vital mentor for Donald, offering different kinds of love, guidance, and affection and comfort than his grandmother. This highlights the importance of wise, supportive figures in a young person's life. We look at finding belonging in unexpected communities. While initially feeling out of place in Wisconsin, Donald gradually finds his niche, not just with Herman, but in the broader community. The book suggests that belonging isn't always inherent, but can be forged through shared interests and mutual respect. We look at the interconnectedness of lives, and Donald's bus journey introduces him to a microcosm of society where he witnesses the interconnectedness of seemingly disparate lives. This broadens his perspective and deepens his understanding of the shared human experience, with its joys and with its sorrows. And the last point to come from this book is that one needs to learn to embrace the impermanence of life. Donald's temporary displacement and the changes he experiences subtly underscore the impermanence of life and circumstance. The novel encourages an acceptance of flux and the ability to find meaning and growth within life's transitions and transactions. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club. For the first time in many, many years, I've noticed that there are a lot of flies up here at Nelson Bay trying to get into my eyes, my nostrils, my ears, and just covering my face in a way which is very, very uncomfortable. I haven't experienced this since I was a young child, so I don't know what's brought it on this year, but the flies are just so persistent and annoying that it's just unbelievable. As I say, I haven't had this sort of feeling, having to try and brush away the flies from my face, my eyes, my nostrils, my ears, my mouth, ever since I was a young kid. So don't know if the storms or the rain have brought this on, but this year appears to be a year which is going to be problematic with flies. Anyway, take care. Wishing you all the very best, and thank you for taking the time to join me on this journey where we just talk about things, take OPE, other people's experiences in terms of books and book summaries, and try and leverage it and learn and add it to our inventory of skills, knowledge and wisdom. Once again, Yassas, take care, and all the very best. Yassas, and bye for now.